Now on Sunrise, an important plea for help. An area mother reaches out to the community after being injured in a car wreck. Plus, it's a big economic driver in the Northwest. The cruise season kicks off, but not without controversy. Your news starts now. Good morning, and thanks for getting up with us this Sunday morning. It is 6 a.m. I'm Libby Dowsa alongside Daisy Caballero. A good day coming.
A good day coming, a good week ahead as well, filled with sunshine, no rain in the forecast.
So excited.
So exciting. Yes, starting to get a little taste of, well, I would like to say some of the early summer days, right? But also beautiful, beautiful start to the morning for your Sunday through the Wells Fargo Skycam. Oh my goodness, love living in the Pacific Northwest. But good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. A temperature of 40 degrees right now. Those winds are calm, though other areas are seeing cooler temperatures right now, like King City right at 32 degrees, 33 over in Boring, 35 down in Sherwood. And again, we talked about this yesterday because we were going to be dealing with a freeze warning and then also a freeze warning and a frost advisory as well up and down the I-5 corridor and also in the upper Hood River Valley. 29 degrees over in Pendleton, 24 for Baker City over to the eastern portion of our state. Although the sun is going to come out, it's going to warm us up. We should be seeing a temperature of 70 degrees here in the Rose City. If not that, we should be in the upper 60s, just like Vancouver, and mid 60s for Longview. But we have a lot more to talk about in my full forecast. Back to you.
Thank you, Daisy. In Southeast Oregon, satellite footage from the National Weather Service shows just how widespread the flooding is in Harney County. The dark areas and below burns, on and below burns, that's all floodwater. The Harney has said Thursday they're monitoring any new potential flooding as they shift toward a cleanup and recovery response. Warm temperatures are keeping the nearby Silvies River at minor flood levels. People in the area advised to be ready to evacuate if they get the order to leave. They do say the drinking water for the city of Burns remains safe and unaffected. A woman involved in a car accident last Monday is turning to the community for help. She was outside the gates of her job when it happened. She's now recovering from a broken ankle, severe bruising, and a brain bleed and needs new transportation to get to work. She tells our Celine Stevens she's also the sole provider for her family.
I need to provide, I need to buy things. I need to pay bills. It's really hard without a vehicle.
Monday, April 7th, Juanita Lopez was moments away from pulling into her job when she was hit by a driver.
I went to go make a left-hand turn into the company site. As I made the left-hand turn, it was clear for me to go, and then some car, like a small car, it ended up ramming into me.
Hillsborough police confirmed the crash happened before 6:30 in the morning near Northeast Evergreen Road and Star Boulevard. Lopez tells us the other driver was speeding.
The gentleman didn't even push on the brakes because his tires were still spinning as he hit me, and he hit hard.
The truck she was driving totaled in the crash, and Lopez left injured.
I have bruising all over my abdomen. I have bruising on both my legs, my arms, my back. They said I had a brain bleed, a small one, nothing, crazy big, but I did have a brain bleed from me hitting my head so hard. And then I have a fractured ankle.
Lopez has 3 kids and is the sole provider while her husband takes care of the children. She works in security and says she was just promoted at her job before the accident. While she recovers from her injuries, she worries her job will be in jeopardy without a reliable way to get there. Lopez says she'll be grateful for any support that comes her way.
Oh, thank you.
And Lopez said the other driver involved in the crash has been taken to the hospital. Hillsborough police confirmed they did survive. Police also confirmed neither party was intoxicated. Oregon's DEQ stations remain closed following a cyber attack. Agency leaders say they're addressing several issues this weekend. DEQ shut down all of its systems as soon as they learned of the attack Wednesday. DEQ says there's no evidence so far of a data breach, but it may be several days before things are back to normal. If you need to reach someone at the department, just call them. No one at the DEQ can get email right now. The owner of a local cannabis wholesale business says several factors are forcing him to shut down his operation, included repeated break-ins. KGW's Catherine Cook shares his story.
The economics of cannabis just don't make sense.
After 9 years in the cannabis business, Joel Stewart is pivoting following a string of break-ins and changes within the industry.
It's flooded. There's too much product. It's oversaturated. It's the best weed in the country, and we have the cheapest prices.
Which begs the question, why all the break-ins?
You can take weed and sell it on the black market for a lot more money.
Last June, Stewart started Shades PDX, a wholesale business that transports bud from local farms to dispensaries. Despite economic challenges, he made a go of it.
And then at the turn of the year, all of a sudden people started getting robbed. So we got hit twice.
Security video shows crooks raiding the Southeast Portland warehouse. It was the last straw for Stewart, who's in the process of closing.
I got friends that are in dispensaries right now getting robbed and pistol whipped. And, I got like people's livelihoods getting destroyed.
Back in January, Portland Cannabis Market, the biggest retailer in the city, closed after 7 break-ins. All told, CEO Corey Turner said it cost them $1.5 million in lost product and damage.
So I'm stepping out away from the business because this is not sustainable for me and my family.
You can come out now with your hands up.
During the final break-in at the market, police arrested this suspect, but dispensary owners say slow police response times don't often lead to arrests. Police tell us that's due to understaffing.
I think that there is enough tax revenue coming from our industry that there should be something put in place that is, advocating for us and protecting us in these scenarios.
Matt Bucher owns Truly Pure in Southeast Portland. In December, a group of people robbed this dispensary, assaulted an employee, and put a gun to his head.
Yeah, sick to our stomachs.
All of it weighs heavy on Stewart. He says he got into the business to help people.
It's like the soul of cannabis is gone. It's ripped out.
In Southeast Portland, Catherine Cook, KGW News.
Meantime, the busy cruise season is now underway in the Northwest. Last night, the first of nearly 300 Alaska-bound ships left Seattle. The cruise season is big business. Nearly 2 million passengers are expected this year, providing a $900 million boost to the region's economy. Business owners along the Seattle waterfront say it's also a great chance to show off their part of the Northwest.
We really want to welcome people to see what's really changed in our city, and a real extraordinary moment to really be proud of what we're creating down here in Seattle.
But the cruise industry also has been the subject of criticism. The group Seattle Cruise Control protested along the Seattle waterfront before the launch, speaking out against pollution and the treatment of ship workers and communities along the cruise route. A quick traffic alert to warn you about thousands of runners are hitting Portland's roads and bridges this morning. It is the annual Bridge to Bruise event, which crosses back and forth over the Willamette. All 3 races start just before 9 a.m. along Nadeau Parkway between the Burnside and Morrison bridges. But road closures have already started. TriMet expects brief pauses on MAX lines with several bus lines detoured. We have a complete listing of the closures in our story on KGW.com.